FastCast TV. So today I'm going to review, it's a comedy special by Hasan Minhaj called Homecoming King. It's on Netflix. I'm not super familiar with Hasan Minhaj's work other than to know that he was on The Daily Show. But I listened to this on the recommendation of a couple members of the Slash Film Cast. I'm really glad I watched it. It is a stand-up special only in as much as the format is him standing up on a stage and talking. It really is kind of more of a one-man show because despite the fact that it has most of the trappings of a stand-up special, it actually sort of veers into sort of personal story territory, and some of the stories don't have punchlines. They in fact have cry lines almost. Sort of a long-form narrative about his life growing up as a child of an immigrant in this country. A lot of the stories are incredibly touching, but more importantly, they offer an insight into an experience that I feel like in America we don't hear enough about, especially not through someone who can really relate it. But the story of one of those people who lived in another country, came here, and then tells their story about blending or trying to fit in or whatever is different than the story of someone whose parents came here, but they are sort of themselves 100% American. And that, I think, is what is so important about this kind of a story, is that he grew up American. You know, he has a lot of the influence of his native culture, but his experience is genuinely American. It is not a mix, really. It's a genuine American knowing that he had roots elsewhere. And I think that that makes it a lot easier for someone like me to relate to the stories and to really feel it when he tells the story about how the white girl that he was gonna go to homecoming with, when her parents brought in somebody else to go to homecoming because they didn't want to have the homecoming pictures have a brown person in them. And it's incredibly touching. He tells stories about his dad, he tells story about his career, and it was really enlightening. I don't know that I really would say that it's fun to watch, because there's definitely some parts of it that were not fun to watch, but really entertaining nonetheless. It's just over an hour, and I think that if you like stand-up comedy at all, there's enough really funny stuff there, but I think what really makes this shine is the fact that he'll be building to a joke, and then cut the legs out from under you, and you'll get some real slap-in-the-face piece of information about how he grew up and what that meant. And I couldn't recommend it enough. So that's Hasan Minhaj, Homecoming King, and that is on Netflix right now. FastCast TV, see ya! Hey, thanks for watching the FastCast. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J Handle, and check back, because I do this a couple times every week. FastCast!